right, so this is the Indomitable. It's a tier 8 British premium. She uses an interesting concept. She has very few resources, so she has a slingshot capability. She's the only carrier in the game that still has that because she was designed around it. First 2 slots, I mean, literally, if we look at this, we've only got 10 bombers. We've got 14 rocket planes, and they take almost 2 minutes per to regen. First 2 slots, just pick the plain ones. Next one, additional attack time on the rockets. Why? Because I don't think I'll ever use the secondaries in this. Additional health on the bombs, because this is the lifeblood of the Indomitable. And additional resources from Flight Control Mod gives us 2 additional of each plane, as well as bonus regen. Yes, because you don't have enough resources. For the Commander, more faster, healthier, base 9-point build, additional bomb speed because we're going to live on the bombs, additional fire chance because we're going to live on the bombs, and additional boost, as well as last gasp, which works great with the bombs because you have 4 planes, you pre-drop, and when you pre-drop, you get all of your boost back to continue doing what you're going to do going in on a target. And I don't know where I'd put this point, so I don't care. Let me make sure, not running any flags. No flags. Fun times. Hey, Sinan. No enhanced FT on Indomitable. Enhanced FT. Enhanced fighters? No, Russian CVs are still absolutely in testing. They are not, I can't imagine they're anywhere close to like being, you know, on-screen doable stuff or whatever. Hope my week went well. Happy Friday. Oh, yeah. It's been nice. It's been a good week. Alrighty, so we're going to play the Indomitable here. We have 32mm pen on the bombs. So what can we strike? We could probably strike the Normandy. The North Cal's going to have 38mm deck. The Gneisenau is German, so it probably has a decent deck. Could definitely strike the Baltimore. Probably any of these cruisers. And then, of course, there's DDs, which hopefully we don't have to deal with. So the first thing I'm going to do is start out with bombs. Why? Because they're fast and they have a lot of boost. I might actually not only run through boost, but then further use a boost consumable. There we go. So that we can just burn across this map and get some early spotting. And I might actually dive in for a shot, depending on what I see. There's a decent amount of cruisers though. I probably won't be extremely like YOLO with it. Alrighty, so we're across the map in almost 30 seconds because the bombers are zippy. Gonna pop the engine boost just to do the thing. Should see battleships soon from this position. There we go, there's some stuff. So I could strike into that, but like to get to the North Cal, I'm literally over 2 cruisers. There's no way that works. Could definitely go on the Balti, that's a thing. He's already turning though. Let's see what's over here. There's a Gneisenau. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. 10 kilometers. Oh, target of opportunity, I guess. This is terrible. But we definitely lose these planes for free. Rockin'. That was very poorly executed. My apologies, I had to see that. Let's see if we can go for the Balti. The Balti's not gonna be spotted though. Do we have lines on this? We might have a line on the North Cal because the Leander's probably with the Tukau. Hey, Geronix. And again, everybody in chat, I have only recently restarted the flight instructor sessions where I'm talking through all sorts of stuff all the time. So if I miss something that you say in chat, don't be afraid to speak up.
I need help. Autopilot mode enabled.
I don't have enough assets up here. Okay, so we're actually too close to the North Cal. He's coming at us. That'd be normally 8 kilometers. And I fudged that up pretty bad too. We definitely lose a plane before I drop. I think we lose both of those planes. 3 and a fire. Do we lose both of them? One of them got out. That's actually pretty cool. All right, so Balti is now spotted, so we definitely want to go after the Baltimore. Big thing with the Baltimore here is that it has radar. It does not have a heel. So we're gonna try and cut this corner. So let's drop about here. We're watching the map, Looks like Balti knows we're coming in on it. It's gonna start hard turning. And see how that goes. Kind of okay. 6K, not bad. Got a fire too, double fire actually. Does he put it out? He may have already used his damage con. He is burning for 500 a tick. So we already lost our DD. That sucks. We might be able to work on this Balti. We're going to have to spot him, though. So let's go ahead and pre-drop here, because we know this is going to be tough. And what I'm going to do is drop a fighter to try to light him. So we're going to see him over the island for a brief window of time. Take a little bit of time to try and see this. There we go. So we were at least able to get the shot in. And we set another fire. Now, if he stays lit, maybe he's far enough back that these planes are lighting him. I don't really know why he's lit, but if he stays lit, we definitely have a way in. We're halfway good on our boost.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I don't know where the Gaide is, so that's probably a big issue. Gepard is definitely going down. Gaide is in smoke. I just saw him shoot. There's more bombs onto the Balti. 5 in a fire. He's having a rough day. Gepard is somehow not dead with 15 health, which I find to be interesting. Double cruiser bound here could be a thing. Balti is starting to move. He's trying to bail. So 8 kilometers if he's going full speed toward us. We're actually going to cut a little speed. We're looking over here on the map. We're trying to line it up. Hard turnover. He might be dead before our bombs get there, but I think he actually dies to our fire. So that'll be fine. All right, we don't have 4 bombs. I'm going to take rockets. I do not like the rockets. We're going to take them while the bombs regen, because we've got some bombs that are going to be traveling back to the carrier. Plus, it's going to take some time for them to kind of ready back up. In general, we want to take off with 4 bombs every single time we leave the carrier so that we can do the slingshot animation. Now, we could rocket the Takao here. Gaide versus Gaide. Hopefully, he doesn't get utterly dumpstered because he's picking a fight with a cruiser. Can we pick a fight with a cruiser? That's a little too far back. Well, we knocked one of the guns. That might save him a little bit of health. But I still expect him to get kind of dunked. Leander's being sneaky. Doesn't see us, but it's still a thing. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll just run this off and try to take bombs. So we're going to spam left click so we can get the hell out of the attack animation. And just in time to watch the guy to die. So that's a thing.
Autopilot
Normandy
mode
might be able to
enabled.
take cross shots, which will be rough when this dude comes around the corner and lights us for, well, his dudes in the south as well as the Leander in the north. Give him a little room to kind of slide into this. And I'm continuing to use... I'm watching the drop because I'm reducing incoming AA damage and keeping him lit for an extended period of time. I don't know where that's going to be, but there we go. Let me see if I can find this Leander. So these guys still in the south. They're kind of doing whatever the hell they're doing. We're intermittently lit because of planes and shit. Can we spot this Leander for the Normandy so that he doesn't get just dunked? Because that would be a thing. Once again, pop the fighter. Why? So that we could see over the island. So we're going to watch the minimap. We're going to try and maneuver so we can set up on the follow-up strike. Do get a fire there. Alright. I think the Leander is lower tier, so we're not getting murdered by AA. Try to firm up the shot. Lead a little bit. Do the thing. Hopefully watch the kill. He is on fire. That might be a kill. That fire's not going out because he put the other one out. That means he is down. So, Gaide, German, which means like a minute and 10 seconds on the smoke. Smoke's probably fading already. We are detected, which means he's out of smoke. So if we can give some information to the Normandy, to the Gneisenau, we could try to make some shit happen. There he is. There's our little friend. And he beached. Little friend left his AA on. Hey, little friend. So they didn't shoot little friend. We got a hit on little friend. There's some shells. There's the thing. Do we have a shot on the Takao? So we're taking so long to turn, but we are in long range AA. It's like 4.5 something kilometers. Most medium range AA, the longest it goes is 4 clicks. We do lose a plane, but we do get to drop with 2. I'm gonna stay with bombs. If it's between bombs and rockets, always the
Autopilot
bombs.
mode enabled.
Okay, so Takao is running. So what does that mean? We're going to start the attack around, well, normally I'd do 10, but we'll go ahead and do 8 kilometers here. But we're going to have a long attack window as we chase. We're chasing, maybe 6 kilometers. There we go. So he's running where our planes that are retreating are outside of the AA window of the Takao. And let's firm up and take the drop. And immediately skip the animation so that we can kick out the next set. Double fire is good. Does it stick? Currently seems sticky. I'm going to move the carrier up so that we can get behind a rock, which will block from the stuff in the south if it presents as a threat while we continue to work on this. If I move up close enough that the North Cal starts taking shots at me, he's not shooting the Gneisenau, he's not shooting the Normandy. I have some health I can spare, plus I've got an armored deck. Once again, we're going to drop at maybe 6 kilometers. Now we are coasting over North Carolina, but we're not taking AA, not taking AA, not taking AA, and now we're taking AA, but you can see that the fighters latch because of the amount of time that we linger. So going over the North Carolina worked to an extent, but not because the fighter pressure caused us to drop quickly and also reduced our damage by half. It killed a plane before we were able to drop. At this point, the Takao looks like he's pretty much gone. So let's prep for the North Cal. He's coming at us full speed. That's going to be an 8-kilometer drop. Looks like the line's okay. Coming at a slingshot. Reticle can be slowed down just a bit to match with him. Again, throw bombs, throw bombs, throw bombs. We should be safe from the south for the most part. We get a single fire. Does it stick? It does not. He damage conned. Nice. 10 kilometers, we start our attack. Because we have to off angle, we're going to bleed some speed. So let's do 6 kilometers here and try to hard turn. He is turning, which means he might end up eating torps. But we do get to firm the reticle and take the drop. Might end up eating those. If that does, that actually that speeds up this process. Nope, zips by. That is sadness. All right, so how do we attack the North Cal here? Do we come all the way around to try to come in from the front? Do we try to juke the bomb or the fighters maybe? Let's try to hard turn, but quick aim this. Fighters actually go down because he's too close to the Gneisenau. Now, unfortunately, we're stuck in a bombing animation for the next X amount of seconds, but hopefully we can come in and help on this Takao. Then we could probably work on the Lexington. In fact, we actually can because all the stuff in the south is dead.
Autopilot mode enabled.
So I don't have to worry about battleships cross-shotting me, and I can start working on the Lexington with drops. Normandy Gneisenau should finish the Takao. So we'll go after the Lexington. We'll go for some CV snipe. You did well. You were bottom tier. You spotted for your team. You did good. Are you talking to Thalamus? All right, so
our victory is in sight.
Are they going to leave the Takao because they want to farm the Lexington? I'm assuming that's a yes. Does he go down here? Nope, he does not. So, let's try to maneuver in such a way that we can come up from behind on this. Takao's AA is not amazing. Can we ricochet off the wall maybe? We can. Try to play a little bit of billiards here. I might not have led enough. Got him. Okay. We work on the Lexington.
Sunk. Our victory is in sight.
Think I could play Immelman? Sure. Yeah, when the game ends, I have a thing that I often repeat, you know. And then just go ahead and kick out your request at that time, because I will never remember 100 people throwing in, hey dude, can you pick this? Hey dude, can you pick that? So I just grab what people say when I do the thing. He is running away, potentially at full speed. That's going to be about 6 kilometers. Let's try to accelerate, try to catch this line. Unfortunately, I'm a little low. And there's the drop. Come back in, do the thing again. That should actually hurt a lot. 86 up to 99, so we hit him for 13 and a fire. Dude, can you pick your nose? Been asking questions on the thing. Oh, did I link you the skip bomb line lesson? I think that's probably what I ended up doing. I do answer questions on my YouTube for those that are unaware. All right, so let's start turning in. He does have a fighter, but fighters do not chase planes which have dropped their ordnance. So the fighter does not latch, the planes get out. Now, there's still AA, so I might lose a plane to AA.
Carrier blown up.
But nope, they actually both get out because the carrier is down. Alrighty, so Lazo's the last man standing. We can keep on chasing. We have all of 10 seconds, so I don't even think we get there. He was charging us. That's 8 kilometers. We started at 7. We're gonna left click so that we can skip the animation. And it doesn't matter. Opinion on consumable mod Hakuryu for randoms. It makes the fighters last longer, it makes the heal last longer, but the heal is only up once every 2 minutes, so I mean the heal is longer, which is nice. The reason you should pick consumable mod is for the longer fighters.